Hey, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing out there? You're catching me live from the Red Room. Red Room, Red Room. Wait a minute, that's Red Rum. Anyway, guys, we are live. It's the It's 420 Somewhere podcast, guys. Halloween. Ooh, Halloween week edition, guys. We got a good one for you today. We are breaking down, well, of course, we count to the greatest time of all time 420, guys, but we're doing a Green Goblin strain review today, guys. And we're debuting a new show. A new show today, guys. Maybe a new channel, even. Just a little side channel. Little side channel. You guys know how it goes. This is called Tales from the Dank Side. We have our friend, Count Dankula, in the house, guys, and he's going to tell us some stories, some cannabis infused horror stories, guys. Brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore. That's right, guys. Get on down there. Weekly deals have dropped. Go check them out over at thedailydank.com. We got all sorts of stuff to get into, guys. We got munchy stories. We got all sorts of stuff. So stick around. We go live in two, guys. We're counting down to 420. Green Goblin review. Let's do this thing, guys. We'll see you in two.
Get ready, get set, because it's time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. With your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax, because it's time to go live across the world. Because it's 420 Somewhere.
And boom, we are live. How's everyone doing out there, guys? Welcome to the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. I'm your host, but the most, apparently, Brian Brown, guys, and we are live, and I'm in the Red Room. That's right, guys. I'm in the murder room. We are doing crazy things out here on the road, having fun. We got a lot of cool stuff for you today, guys. It's the It's 420 Somewhere countdown. It's 420 Somewhere podcast and countdown, guys. We are getting into a Green Goblin review today, guys. That's right. The Green Goblin weed. Oh man. Well, where am I at here? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. I had to add it. Had to add it. And one more. Here we go, guys. All right. So we got, look at this. Green Goblin review today, guys. This is going to be a good one, man. This is some fire weed. Look at this, man. And then we got a new segment, a new show, maybe even a new channel popping off today, guys. This is called Tales from the Dank Side. This is with our friend Count Dankula. That's right, guys. You remember Old School? Remember, not the movie Old School. Remember when you were a kid? Some of us older guys, local cable would have like a guy who dressed up like Dracula, or you had Elvira, or you had something. You had some kind of weird guy, weird horror enthusiast that would introduce horror movies on like Saturdays, Sundays, creature feature, monster madness, those type of shows. This is kind of a throwback to that. I was down with No Limit when they were NWO. Yeah, so we're going old school with that, guys. Lord Alfred Blaze's grandpa. Yes, exactly. Count Dankula. This is going to be pretty good, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing what this exactly is going to turn into. But yeah, so we get 3 stories, Tales from the Dank Side. These are horror stories that are infused with cannabis, guys. It's not nice to call Brian a potato. It's not nice to call me a potato, darn it. Oh man. Real Spuds Mackenzie over here. Blump, bump, ding. All right, guys, we are getting into that. We got some Munchies Gone Wrong stories, guys. These are pretty cool. I think we're going to enjoy. I think this segment has turned out to be pretty good. But as always, guys, we got a strain review. We got all sorts of stuff. Hey, there's the Broken Brain. How's it going, buddy? How's it going? Let's see who's all up in here. We got Harvey Hooligan. Nice. We got Rosie Key, the sweet and lovely. We got the Broken Brain. We got Huggy Wuggy. How you doing, Huggy Wuggy? What's cracking out there in Halloween world? We got Fight for Freedom. How you doing, Danksta? How you doing, Chantel? How's Russ? How's Russ holding up these days? What else you got? We got Lonnie up in the house. Lonnie, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Broken Brain. Oh, man. Jeremy. There's Jeremy. He's high. Go figure. What a good, I like Jeremy, man. Mojave Martian. There he is. All right. Nice. Love it, man. Long time no see. How you doing, Mojave Martian? How's the job going, man? How's life going, man? Got Mojave Martian. He got let's see if I can do something special here. There we go. Mojave Martian, sorry I haven't been around. Hey man, you know what? You're working, man. You're a working man. Totally get it. Appreciate you out there doing the thing, man. I appreciate you. Let's see what we got going on. Because I called Brian Hash Browns. Oh man, we got 1 minute, guys. Yeah, I could be here now. You never know. Yeah, I am gonna do. I'm gonna do Halloween from Spirit Halloween, and then we're gonna do the 50% off sale. We're gonna do some unboxing. It's gonna be good. Yeah, we're not done with Spirit Halloween. I got some animatronics to get, some art to clowns, man. All right, guys, we are about a minute away from 420. What I want you to do is blow up those comments. Tell me what you're smoking on, what you're drinking on, what you're getting into. We're gonna talk some Green Goblin when we get back, guys. But whatever you're doing, I need you to inhale the positivity, exhale that negativity, guys. You know why? Because it's 420. How was your 420, guys? Mine was fire. Mine was fire. Mainly because we got into this damn show on Netflix called Resident Alien. It is a great show. Actually, your mask reminds me a lot of that one, Mojave Martian. I like that show, man. It's a good one. I'm on Lincoln Lawyer right now. I just started season 3 of the Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix, and that's what I'm into now. We were watching. Me and April were watching Alive, just not too long ago. We got through the most recent season. Man, it's a great show. It's a great show. But I'm in horror mode right now. I'm getting into some horror shows. I'm into one called From right now. It's pretty good. It's kind of like Lost. I think it's the same directors. But yeah, man, a lot of good stuff out there. All right, guys, let's get into this review. That's right. We got a review to get into. We are talking Green Goblin, guys. Check this bad boy out. Green Goblin is either the family friendly name of green crack or a specific Pinot type of green crack plant. Either way, it's most likely a cross between Northern Lights and Skunk Number One. But some versions seem to have diesel mixed in it as well. The pungent aroma of the goblin is overall musky and sweet. That's right, guys. These are coming in about like in the 32 to 40% range. It has a musky and skunky with hints of that diesel fuel, and the buds will be a frosty green with rust orange hairs. The strong sativa will leave you most happy, dreamy, and sometimes creative and extra alert. The head buzz is coupled with relaxing body effects that continues on even after the mind clears. So yeah, guys, this is a freaking amazing strain. This thing will get you going and keep you going, man. The Green Goblin. Check out the hairs on this thing, man. Woo! That's some good stuff right there. Looky. All right, guys. You know what? Let's see what else. What else can I tell you about the Green Goblin? The Green Goblin, guys. Let's see here. Feelings, you get giggly, you get focused, you're uplifted. Negatives, you get dry eyes, dry mouth, and anxious. But isn't that with everything? Helps with stress, anxiety, and pain. It has a huge calming effect, or has a huge energizing effect, and it has about a mid-level THC count, guys. Um, let's see what else we got. If you're looking for something that's the terpenes are piney and lemony. This is going to be a citrusy smell. Definitely a sativa dominant, guys. It's going to get you moving, get you shaking, and get you all over the place, man. Pretty good strain right here. If you are lucky enough to come across it, hopefully they give you some for the 710 show. Fruit Loops on Wednesday. Oh man. All right, guys, we're gonna get into. So I'm gonna recommend this, guys. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. Green Goblin, woo, is a good strain, guys. Good. I have a weed question about out west. Weed is legal, right? So why do you have THC percentages? More so when you for consumer. Same with alcohol. When you're buying alcohol, if you want Four Locos, that's 32% alcohol, or do you want a Budweiser that's 6.5% alcohol, which I think my levels are way fucking off. But so it's same with weed. The higher the percentage, the stronger the high. Um, allegedly with that, guys. Not always. Don't become a percentage person. I always look if it's in the 20 to 30 range, you're pretty good. 20 to 40, you're doing pretty good. There's ways to cheat it. There's ways to do that. So when they say you're smoking like a 30 percenter, you may not be. Yeah, but you can't you just grow your own, or you have to buy from a store? No, you can grow your own as well. But growing has a lot to do with the percentages as well. Master growers know way to manipulate the plant, to hang it, to do different things to up that percentage, to get those big buds. Where if you're an amateur grower, maybe you're getting a 15 the 20%, where if you're like a good grower, you're going to be getting 20 to 40% off of those. Or you can just go to 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Mr. Crispers, where are you at? 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. And just pick up some 30%ers there, guys. Yeah, but whatever you do, man, use responsibly. The Arizona dispensary don't sell high percentage, but you can grow your own. Yeah, you just have to really figure it out. What was the question? Yes, California is legal. California, Arizona, Nevada, all within a few miles of each other. California definitely has the bigger percentages, though. I will say that to the very end. Definitely has the bigger percentages. All right, guys, we're about to get spooky. That's right. We are going to count Dankula. And we're starting a new segment, Tales from the Dank Side, guys. You got to let me know how you enjoy this. Is this worthy of a whole nother Dank channel, or is this something that we just do from time to time? Let me know. See if you guys like it. Here we go, guys. Take it away, Count Dankula. Woo.
What's up, Danksters? Welcome to Tales from the Dank Side, the only show where your nightmares get higher than you ever have. I'm your host, Count Dankula, and I'm here to guide you through the twisted trails of terror where cannabis and creepy tales collide. So grab your favorite strain, kick back, and get ready to have your mind blown wider than a stoner at a Pink Floyd laser show. Because tonight we're diving headfirst into the dank depths of horror. Before we get to our first spine-chilling story, let me share a little tale from my own hazy history. It's a story that still haunts me to this day, a memory that lingers in the shadows of my mind. One dark and stormy night, back when I was just a budding botanist with a fondness for the forbidden herb, I had an encounter that sent shivers down my spine and left me questioning everything I thought I knew about the power of plants. The night was filled with the sound of thunder and the flash of lightning, creating an atmosphere that was both electrifying and terrifying. I was experimenting with a particularly potent strain I called Green Goblin, attempting to unlock the secrets of its psychoactive properties. This strain was unlike any other I had encountered, with a vibrant green hue and a pungent aroma that hinted at its hidden potential. I was determined to uncover its mysteries, no matter the cost. As I leaned over my microscope, the storm raged outside, casting eerie shadows across my cluttered lab. The wind howled like a banshee, and the rain pounded against the windows with relentless fury. It was as if nature itself was warning me to stop, but I was too engrossed in my work to heed its call. Suddenly, the lights flickered and died, plunging me into darkness. The sudden loss of light was disorienting, and for a moment, I was completely blind. My heart raced as I fumbled for a flashlight, the darkness pressing in around me like a suffocating shroud. A cold breeze swept through the room, and I felt a presence behind me. It was as if the very air had turned to ice, chilling me to the bone. I could hear the faint rustle of movement, the sound of something or someone lurking in the shadows. I turned slowly, my heart pounding in my chest, and there, bathed in the eerie glow of the emergency lights, stood a shadowy figure. Its form was indistinct, shrouded in darkness, but there was no mistaking the malevolent energy that radiated from it. I could feel its eyes boring into me, filled with an otherworldly intensity. Its eyes glowed with an unnatural light, and its breath smelled of damp earth and something else. Something distinctly skunky. The scent was overpowering, a mix of decay and the unmistakable aroma of cannabis. It was as if the very essence of the Green Goblin had come to life, manifesting in this terrifying apparition. I stood frozen, unable to move or speak, as the figure slowly advanced towards me, its glowing eyes piercing through the darkness. That's right, folks. It was my first encounter with a cannabis-induced hallucination. Or was it? The mind can play tricks on you, especially in the dead of night when the world is cloaked in shadows and mystery. We may never know for sure. The line between reality and illusion can blur, leaving us questioning our own experiences. But enough about me. Let's delve into the stories you've been dying to hear. These tales will send shivers down your spine and make you question what you believe to be true. Our first tale of terror comes from Daily Dank user Stoned Silent, and it's called The Vanishing Van. A story that will make you think twice about driving alone at night. It was 4:20 a.m., naturally, and I was cruising home from a friend's place after a particularly potent smoke session, the kind that leaves you feeling like you're floating on a cloud. The streets were deserted, and a thick fog had rolled in, making it feel like I was driving through a scene from a horror movie, the kind where you expect something to jump out at you at any moment. As I rounded a bend, I noticed a beat-up old van parked on the side of the road. It looked out of place, like it had been there for years, forgotten by time. It looked abandoned, but as I got closer, I saw a figure sitting in the driver's seat. The figure was still, almost too still, like a statue. I slowed down, peering through the fog, and that's when I saw it. The figure was shrouded in shadow, but its presence was undeniable. The figure was shrouded in shadow, but its eyes glowed red in the darkness. Those eyes seemed to pierce through the fog, staring directly at me. I swear it looked like a skeletal hand was gripping the steering wheel. The bony fingers wrapped around the wheel, as if it was waiting for something or someone. I floored it, my heart racing, and didn't look back until I was safely home. The fear was palpable, and I could feel my pulse pounding in my ears. The next day, I drove past the same spot, but the van was gone. Vanished without a trace. It was as if it had never been there, a figment of my imagination. Now, whenever I drive that road, I can't help but feel like I'm being watched, and I always make sure to avoid that spot at 4:20 a.m. The memory of those glowing red eyes and the skeletal hand haunts me, a reminder that some mysteries are better left unsolved. Wow! That's one creepy van, Stoned Silent. It looks like something straight out of a horror movie. Our next tale comes from Daily Dank user Mary Jane Doe, and it involves everyone's favorite late-night craving, the munchies. You know that feeling when you're just chilling, and suddenly you need a snack like your life depends on it. I was home alone one night, indulging in my favorite pastime, watching horror movies and enjoying some potent edibles. There's something about the combination of a good scare and a good high that just hits the spot. I'd whipped up a batch of cosmic brownies, and let me tell you, they were out of this world. Rich, fudgy, and packed with enough THC to send you to the moon. As the movie reached its climax, I felt the munchies hit me like a freight train. It was like my stomach was a black hole demanding to be filled. I stumbled to the kitchen, my senses heightened, and grabbed a bag of chips. The crinkle of the bag was like music to my ears, promising salty, crunchy goodness. As I munched away, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. The shadows in the room seemed to dance and flicker in a way that made my skin crawl. The room seemed to be spinning, and the shadows from the movie seemed to be reaching out to me. It was like the walls were closing in, and I was trapped in a nightmare. I glanced at the chip bag and realized with horror that the chips were moving. They weren't just moving, they were writhing and pulsating like they had a life of their own. They were wriggling and pulsating like maggots. The sight was so grotesque that I felt my stomach turn. I dropped the bag and stumbled back, my stomach churning. It was like I was in a horror movie, and the chips were the monsters. To this day, I can't look at a bag of chips the same way. Every time I see one, I half expect the chips to start moving again. Thanks a lot, Count Dankula. Your edibles turned my midnight snack into a midnight scare. But hey, at least it makes for a good story, right? Hold on to your hats, horror hounds, because we're about to take a quick break from these terrifying tales to hear a word from our sponsor, the Healing Center of Needles. Don't worry, we'll be back with more spine-chilling stories in a flash. In the meantime, let's see what green goodness awaits. Are you tired of the same old boring highs? Looking for something to elevate your next experience to a whole new level? Then look no further than the Healing Center in Needles, California, your one-stop shop for all things cannabis. We offer a wide variety of top-shelf strains, potent edibles, and all the smoking accessories you could ever need. Whether you're a seasoned stoner or a curious newbie, our friendly and knowledgeable staff are here to help you find the perfect product to suit your needs. Plus, we offer the best buds around so you can sit back, relax, and let the good times roll in. Tell them thedailydank.com sent you. The Healing Center of Needles at 1400 Needles Highway, where the grass is always greener. Welcome back, my spooky stoners. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, lost in a haze of horror and high times. I hope you're enjoying our journey into the dank side of fear. Remember, if you have a cannabis-themed horror story you'd like to share, don't be shy. Send your tales of terror to talesfromthedankside@gmail.com. You never know, your story might just be featured on the next episode. Join the dank side. Well, my fellow fiends, we've reached the end of another chilling chapter in the Tales from the Dank Side saga. I hope you've enjoyed your dose of cannabis-infused horror. Remember, the night is young and the shadows are full of surprises. So keep those bongs bubbling, those joints rolling, and those edibles handy, because you never know when inspiration for your own spooky story might strike. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the fear. Did you enjoy tonight's trip to the dank side? If so, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more terrifying tales and cannabis-fueled fun. And while you're at it, why not share this video with your fellow horror hounds and stoner buddies? Let's spread the fear far and wide. Section 10. Stay toasted and terrified. Thanks for joining me tonight, my fellow fiends. Remember, whether you're puffing on a joint, munching on edibles, or just enjoying the spooky vibes, always consume responsibly and be safe out there in the shadows. Until next time, stay toasted and terrified. And see you in the next episode, Danksters.
Wah. There we go. What did you guys think? Tales from the dank side. So it was. I did edit. So I did have to go in and edit. I use an AI program that create. Hey, Headless Horseman, how's it going? The Explorer. Watch out. But I have to go in there. I have to put the clips in. I have to. Sometimes I edit the script. That type of stuff. Yeah, I thought that turned out pretty good. What did you guys think of the stories? Did the stories turn out pretty good? Was it pretty entertaining? It might be something we do. I'm thinking about doing a whole channel just of those. And then if there's something I can't make a 420, we'll have a couple of those ready to go. Something like that. Oh, Count Dankula. I like it, guys. All right, I'm going to get on out of here, guys. I got to go back. I got to go murder some people. The Red Room. You guys know how it goes. Happy Halloween, early Halloween for everyone out there, man. Hopefully you guys are having a good one. We will be back at 7:10 a.m. That's right, guys. Tomorrow, we are going to be probably playing Halloween edition of Arizona criminal versus Florida felon, guys. We're going to get that in. Just wait. Just wait. All right, guys, I appreciate you. You are loved. You are appreciated. And thank you for all you do. We will see you on the flip side, guys. Don't be eating no potato chips that move. Ooh, and stay away from those creepy vans, guys. All right, appreciate you. We'll see you on the flip side, guys. 7:10 a.m. Join us. We got a hell of a show. Go get some Green Goblin over at the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Check the dailydank.com for all the deals, guys. Here we go.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you...
See you guys. Have a good one.